Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst rolling hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a little boy named Leo. He loved exploring the lush forests that surrounded his village, always seeking new wonders and magical secrets. One sunny morning, as Leo set out on his daily adventure, he stumbled upon a hidden pathway he had never noticed before. Intrigued, he followed the path, and it led him to a clearing where an old oak tree stood tall. Resting against the tree was a weathered wooden chest. Curiosity sparkled in Leo's eyes as he approached the mysterious chest. His heart raced with excitement as he carefully opened it, revealing a shiny golden key inside. Attached to the key was a small note that read, "This key unlocks the greatest treasure of all. Use it wisely." Leo's imagination danced with images of grand castles, sparkling jewels, and chests overflowing with gold. He couldn't resist the temptation and decided to keep the key for himself. Deep down, he knew he should find the rightful owner, but the allure of the unknown was too strong. Days turned into weeks, and Leo's secret grew heavier on his conscience. He started noticing changes within himself. The once joyful and carefree boy now carried a burden of guilt. He couldn't find peace or happiness, no matter how hard he tried. The weight of his secret was becoming unbearable. One evening, Leo's grandmother, Grandma Clara, noticed her usually cheerful grandson lost in thought. She tenderly asked, "Leo, my dear, what's troubling you?" Tears welled up in his eyes as Leo confessed, "Grandma, I found a golden key, but I kept it a secret instead of finding its rightful owner. I feel terrible, and the guilt is eating me up inside." Grandma Clara smiled warmly and gently placed her hand on Leo's shoulder. "My dear Leo, honesty is a treasure in itself. When we make mistakes, it's important to admit them and make amends. Let me tell you a story about a little girl who learned the power of honesty." Leo's eyes widened with anticipation as Grandma Clara began her tale. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young princess named Mia. She possessed a rare and beautiful necklace passed down through generations. One day, as Mia was playing in the royal gardens, she noticed her necklace had vanished. Panic gripped her heart as she realized she had lost her precious heirloom. Instead of keeping it a secret, Princess Mia immediately went to her parents and tearfully confessed her mistake. The king and queen praised her honesty and assured her that mistakes happen. They admired her courage and promised to help find the necklace. The royal guards searched high and low throughout the kingdom, and word spread far and wide. Eventually, a kind-hearted villager found the necklace and returned it to the castle. Princess Mia learned that honesty not only lightens the burden of guilt but also brings people together. Leo listened intently, hanging on to every word of Grandma Clara's story. The tale touched his heart, and he knew what he had to do. The next morning, Leo journeyed back to the clearing with the old oak tree, carrying the golden key in his hand. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and made a heartfelt promise to himself. With renewed determination, he resolved to find the rightful owner, no matter what it took. Leo spent days asking everyone in the village if they had lost a key. He described it in great detail, hoping to see a spark of recognition in someone's eyes. Finally, an elderly woman named Mrs. Thompson stepped forward, her eyes filled with gratitude and joy. "That's my key," she exclaimed, her voice quivering with emotion. "Thank you, young Leo, for your honesty and determination." Leo's heart swelled with happiness as he handed the key back to Mrs. Thompson. His burden lifted, and a radiant smile spread across his face. He had discovered the true treasure, the treasure of honesty and integrity. Word of Leo's act of honesty quickly spread throughout the village, and he became known as Leo the Honest. From that day forward, Leo lived a life filled with joy and contentment, always remembering the power of honesty and the value of doing what is right. And so, dear children, the story of Leo reminds us that honesty is a treasure more valuable than all the gold and jewels in the world. It guides us to make choices that bring light and happiness into our lives and the lives of others. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.